Live with Kelly. Today, actress and recording artist Queen Latifah. And from the hit series Orange is the New Black, Laverne. And we're serving up brats direct from the Beach House Grill. Plus, hot from the hit series Scandal, Guillermo Díaz is Kelly's co-host for the day. All next on Live. And now, here are Kelly Ripa and Guillermo Díaz.
It's July 8th, 2016. Filling in today is Guillermo Díaz. What's up, guys? Oh, my God. You know, I have such wonderful, warm, loving feelings for you, yet every time I see you, I'm slightly scared to death of you because of that scary, terrifying man you play on Scandal.
That darn show.
You're a real actor.
That's crazy.
Because you are the kindest person I know, and yet you play such a dastardly villain.
It's funny when I'm out on the streets, people either want to hug me or like sort of cringe when they see me.
Yeah.
Or a little bit of both. Yeah,
Right.
It's weird. But I'm like, I'm a nice guy.
They cringe and then they hug you.
Or they'll say stuff like, oh, you smile? I'm like, yeah, I've been smiling for years. Like, I'm a smiler from back in the day.
And you're an East Coaster, right?
I am. Yeah, I grew up in Washington Heights in Manhattan.
So how long are you here for? Because I know you have to see, like, you've got tons of family, right?
I do, yeah. All my family is still here. They're in Teaneck, New Jersey.
Oh, great.
Some are in the Bronx. Yeah, Teaneck. So I'm here till Sunday.
Great.
And after the show today, I'm going to have dinner at my parents'. Yeah, well, like an early dinner. They're going to cook, like, pernil and all these, you know, wonderful Cuban foods. Yeah.
Is it hard to get good Cuban food in L.A.?
It is. There's a restaurant that's called Versailles that you could get, you know, kind of good Cuban, but it's not the same as your mom and your dad. It's funny, my dad is the one that cooks at home. Yeah. So it's not the, you know, it's not the same. It's not that authentic, like, home
When
Cuban
I
cooking.
go to visit you in L.A., will you cook me Cuban food?
No, I cannot cook at all.
Oh, you can't cook at all? Oh, that's so funny.
But I'll find a friend who can cook real good.
Okay,
and we'll cook you some Cuban food.
That'd be nice. I look forward to it. Because there's a good Cuban restaurant downtown in Soho.
Oh, is there?
They have, okay. So people don't understand when I say this because I'm mostly vegetarian, mostly. Like when we do cooking segments here, I'll eat like meat if it's here. But there is a restaurant called Cafe Havana it's kind of Nolita.
Okay.
In the Nolita area downtown. They have a Cuban sandwich that I will cut somebody for.
Oh, man.
And I will devour the whole. Yes.
Did you ever have a medianoche?
No.
Which is a version of a Cuban sandwich, but it's on a sweet bread.
Oh,
and it's a little bit smaller. It's called a medianoche, which in English it means a midnight sandwich.
Midnight, right.
Yeah, so there's a Cubano, a Cuban sandwich, and a medianoche. You got to try the medianoche.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, we also have Porto's in LA, and it's a really great Cuban bakery where you could get all those sandwiches and pastries and pasteles de carne, y pasteles de guayaba, all that stuff.
I could listen to you speak Spanish food all day. I don't even need you to say Spanish. Just Spanish food. That's all I need.
I'd rather be eating it.
I know. It's so good. It's so good. So when do you have to go back? Like, you're on hiatus.
Yeah,
Are you taking a vacation or are you going to go shoot a movie?
You know what's funny? Every hiatus, we've been doing the show for 5 years now, 5 seasons.
Holy cow.
And right? It's crazy how it flew by. Every hiatus, I say, you know what? We shoot for 10 months straight. It's a grueling shooting schedule, especially for my character, because, you know, it's rare that I have light moments on the show.
No.
You know.
It's hard being light when you're murdering everyone all the time.
It's a little hot. So every hiatus, I say, okay, I'm not doing anything. I don't want to work. I just want to chill at home. And of course, I ended up doing a film in Texas, in Corsicana, Texas.
Oh my gosh.
Right after we wrapped, because I couldn't turn down. It's hard to turn down work, you know. I
think as actors, you're always afraid, like, oh, I'm never going to work again. If I say no, they're never going to ask me again.
And of course, the role was like an insane, like hired, like just this crazy, like very physical and just this insane guy that I played in this movie. And I was like, damn, can I get a break? Like, can I play like, you know, someone in Ice Age? I don't know. Come on. throw me a bone.
I know, they should discover your voice.
Right?
My gosh, you got to try that. It's so funny, we came out here, we have so much in common. We came out here to Madonna because besides me, I think you are potentially the biggest Madonna fan
completely
out there, right?
Oh, yeah.
He says to me backstage, did you see that video of Anderson Cooper dancing on stage with Madonna? I go, did I see it? I shot that video. I shot the video.
I cannot believe that.
He handed me his wallet. This is a true story. He handed me his wallet and his cell phone.
Take this.
He said, I'm going on stage with Madonna. I didn't know what to do with his wallet because I had no hands. So I put his wallet in my underpants, and not kidding, wallet in my underpants. He's learning this for the first time today. And I videotaped him on stage with Madonna. Oh my, that is a Madonna tattoo.
And I just got another one. I have one here.
Oh my.
It's from a Basquiat. Jean-Michel Basquiat was an artist in the 80s, and he dated Madonna for a short while, and he did a painting called Panel of Experts. And there's a story that he had a girlfriend, and her and Madonna didn't get along, and they got into a fight at a club. Anyway, Basquiat made this painting and included Madonna's name, and the name is crossed out. And
I see
anyway,
that.
so I'm thinking I want to get a whole, like, full sleeve of just Madonna on this arm.
Oh my gosh,
is that too much? Too much? Too soon?
I would do it. I mean, I would do that. If I could play like a dastardly character on TV and nobody cared that I had sleeves of tattoos, I would be totally tattooed.
Well, and the good thing now is on the show, whenever, and it's rare that Shuck is shirtless. That Huck is shirtless. But when I am, they just like airbrush the tattoo. It's so easy to do it in like 10 minutes, and all this stuff is gone. It's airbrushed out.
It's funny. Do you ever watch the show Kingdom?
No, I haven't.
You should watch it.
I heard it's amazing.
You would love it. And my husband was on it last season, and they're all of them tatted up. So they airbrush the tattoos on these guys. So it's a crazy, painstaking. I think it's easier to cover than to put them on.
Just gonna say it's harder to get all that stuff off, to get the airbrush makeup off. So I can imagine like their days of like getting all that stuff put on and then washing it off.
Yeah, it's crazy. And especially with all the sweat, like they have to sweat and be very physical with each other. It's crazy.
But and another quick story, I got to show, my manager's like freaking out that all I'm doing is talking about Madonna probably. Sorry, Jill. But I got to show my tattoo to Madonna, and I got to go up on the stage, and the first thing I said was, look, I have you on my arm. And Madonna went, oh, and then she hugged me and kissed me. She hugged me real tight.
She smells good, right?
Yeah, it was like, like a light. She was like so bright and so illuminated and just beautiful. She passes through
your body.
Oh, yes,
You're like, oh my God, Madonna just passed through me.
Yes.
It's like a weird, you have to, if you get the opportunity, just hug her. You'll see what it's weird. It's like she goes right through you. It's like in Poltergeist, remember, where she's like, Carol Ann just passed through me.
Yeah, that's so true.
Anyway.
So true. Anyway.
We digress. So listen to this. This is very, very interesting. We love weird food stories around here. Who doesn't? Now, you know how IKEA has those Swedish meatballs? Everybody goes to IKEA for the Swedish meatballs.
Yeah, I love those.
Right?
Oh, sure.
Well, guess what, everybody? We got to get to IKEA Japan, because IKEA Japan has introduced a black hot dog to their menu, made with edible bamboo charcoal.
What?
Yeah, I think it's really good for you, isn't it? Yeah, they say it's like charcoal has healing benefits.
Especially when you're hungover.
Especially when you're hungover.
Or before you drink, you're supposed to take charcoal.
I think both.
Anyway.
Yes, and it helps you adjust to, altitude. So, so anyway, it's 300 yen or $4. So, anyway, I just wanted you to know if you're going to Japan. Oh, here it is with all the fixings. I got to tell you.
We actually have one here for you, Kelly. It's a surprise.
Yes, let's bring it out. Let's bring it out.
Just kidding.
Wait, Madonna's going to carry it out. Bring it out. And also, the 16 Candles house is for sale.
Where's that?
Okay, it's in Chicago. It's like in the suburbs of Chicago. It's so funny because Dwayne Wade was here yesterday, and I know he's going to the Chicago Bulls, and I wish I had known this. I would have suggested he buy this nice little house. It's on the market for $1.49 million, and it's 3,250 square feet, and it's in Evanston, Illinois, which Gelman tells me is a beautiful suburb. I don't know the Chicago area much.
I haven't been to Chicago. I want to go so badly.
You've never been to Chicago?
No, I have so many friends from there, and I've never been.
Oh, you have?
I'm down, especially for the food.
The food is amazing.
Speaking of food,
and speaking,
you've heard of Joey Jaw's Chestnut?
Yeah, of course.
He's at So he regained the Mustard Yellow International belt Monday. He ate 70 hot dogs, this guy.
Oh.
70 hot dogs. It's the Coney Island hot dog eating contest.
Course, the big, They've
70 of them.
So they've competed here. We've had all of those champions that are going to compete.
No way.
They do their pre-competition here, and I don't mind telling you, it is the most nauseating thing. I'm like, don't turn off your TVs, just leave the room.
Yeah.
We want people to watch the show, but we don't want them to be sick while they're having breakfast.
Totally. And don't they have to eat the hot dog and the bun as well?
And
they soak the bun
in water.
Yeah.
They soak it in water, and they oh my gosh, guys.
You know, it's funny, yesterday, I arrived yesterday, I flew in yesterday, and me and my partner, Mike, we were like, okay, we got to go get a hot dog.
Right.
Just a hot dog on the street, and we went on a mission. We walked from 59th Street and 6th Avenue to, where did we go? We went all the way to the Village, to Christopher Street, walking.
It took you that long to find a hot dog?
No. Oh, we found one, we got one on 34th Street, but you know,
you gotta go to the right area. Otherwise, if you go to a really high concentration touristy town, you can get hot dog ripped off. Honestly, legit,
for sure.
Legit. I bought the kids a hot dog at the Intrepid, and it cost me a fortune.
$52.
And I looked at the guy, and I go, I want you to know I live here, and this is outrageous.
I know what you're doing.
Yeah, I know what you're doing.
I always do that.
I hope you sleep well at night. Yeah. I was furious.
But it was the best hot dog. You put the sauerkraut and the red onions and, ketchup and mustard. So good. So
I'm
good.
a purist. I only have mustard. Just mustard.
Sometimes I just want, but which kind of mustard?
Well, I love a hot and spicy mustard, but that's never what they have at the vendor. No. It's always the yellow mustard.
See, I like just the original yellow mustard. I mean, I like all the stuff on my hot dog, but once in a while, I'll just do the mustard.
I like it to be spicy because I think that it burns the calories that the hot dog is. You know, right? And the germs. Yes, but no, I do. I think because you always read they say that people that ingest hot and spicy foods, they live longer. It's better for your system. It burns more calories. So I try to get the hottest, spiciest mustard on the hot dog, so it burns itself.
Okay.
Listen, we have a huge show today. I know a friend of yours, Queen Latifah, is here.
Yes.
Yeah?
Latifah, I love Latifah.
I heard something crazy. That you guys go to the same manicurist?
Yeah.
Is that true?
We do, yeah. And we've seen each other on little hikes, and I love Latifah. She's the best.
I love her too.
Yeah, and we also have from Orange is the New Black, Laverne Cox.
Richmond will show us how to make a recipe for Milwaukee beer braised bratwurst. It's a sandwich with Pittsburgh with Pittsburgh style slaw.
That was so exciting when I heard we were going to eat on the show.
Oh yeah, we eat here every Friday. Every Friday we eat here.
God.
You should come
and you
every
love your
Friday.
pizza. I know you love your pizza too.
I do. I'm a big pizza eater, but today we're going to eat bratwurst. So we'll see how that goes. Are you a bratwurst eater?
Oh yeah. Hot dogs, bratwurst, all that stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll eat anything.
Yeah, I have a little. I got a few years back. Boring story, but a few years back, we had Chef Tell here. Chef Tell was here. The late Chef Tell, the wonderful, and we miss him still. He was a frequent guest on our show, and I was pregnant, but nobody knew I was pregnant yet with Joaquin, our youngest, our youngest baby. So nobody knew. Everybody here knew, but nobody at home knew. And Cheftel was making, we were having the best of the worst. It's the best of the worst. So we were having wursts, and he wanted me to eat the blood sausage. And I was like, Cheftel, I can't do it.
Oh, man.
And he's like, oh, come on, Kelly, it's good for you. It's good. It's the best of the worst and the best of the blood wurst. You'll love it. And I was like, I can't do it, Cheftel.
Oh, man.
So, but I think that now that I'm no longer pregnent,
you'll try it now?
By like 13 years, I think I might like it. But I haven't tried it since then. Okay. All right, cover your water so you don't get it wet, and get your confetti wand, because it is time for Drive Me Wild Travel Trivia. Yes, now, take the wheel. Take control of this car. From San Francisco, California. Hi, Allie. Hi, Grandma. Allie, we're sitting down here on the sofa, but are you tall?
Yes.
Yes. Are you a model?
No.
You look like a model.
Yeah.
Anyway, lucky you. Good to be tall. Let's see who's on the phone. Teresa Waldron from Lahaina, Hawaii. Wow.
Aloha.
Aloha, Teresa. What time did we call you this morning?
2 o'clock.
Oh. You must be so angry with us.
I couldn't go back. I was so excited I couldn't go back to sleep. Guillermo, I'm such a huge Scandal fan. I love
Thank you. Thank you, Teresa.
Oh my God. I'm so excited you're there today.
Teresa,
That's very
Teresa,
I love my heart.
Yay!
isn't it funny when you see Guillermo be such a kind and nice and lovely person?
I know, because I'm waiting for him to kill all
Me? I know. I'm like, any minute
But I
he's
still
going to
love
kill
him.
me.
He only tortures and kills bad people that have done bad things. So.
Oh, all right.
You're safe.
Okay,
Maybe.
that's good. Maybe. All right, we're going to spin the wheel and see what you're playing for, Teresa, okay? I'm going to give it to you. Carpet? That was exciting. Hey, this is a great prize. The Tonka Verde Ranch in Tucson, Arizona. Get you out of the sunshine of Hawaii and into the sunshine of Arizona. 7 days, 6 nights, all inclusive. This trip is provided in part by Hotels.com. It's a prize valued at $6,500. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Good luck.
So, Teresa. Yeah. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson appeared on the show earlier this week. Who did 50 Cent say inadvertently changed the pronunciation of 50 Cent? Yes!
Congratulations, you and a guest will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at Tonka Verde Ranch, located in Tucson, Arizona. Experience luxurious accommodations, authentic dining, unparalleled amenities, and an abundance of activities, including horseback riding, tennis, swimming, and more. Tonka Verde Ranch is a once-in-a-lifetime experience that can be enjoyed by all. Your price is valued at approximately $6,500.
Hey, Teresa, congratulations.
Oh, my God. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. We're so happy that you woke up at 2 and won.
That's right.
It could be bad if she didn't win. Now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive a $500 gift card from World Market. So please pick a number between 1 and 221.
152.
Cook another beach recipe from Chef Adam Richmond. From Orange is the New Black, Laverne Cox. And coming up next, Queen Latifah.
Guest wears many hats. Music mogul, TV and film star, author, producer. Now she reprises her role as the voice of Ellie in the new highly anticipated animation movie, Ice Age Collision Course. Please welcome Queen Latifah.
is chill.
Right? Yeah.
For royalty like yourself, we spared no
fit my feet into the higher chairs.
Yeah.
So
this is nice, right?
And I want to be there, wherever that is.
Don't you? This is what Gelman does. Instead of taking us someplace, he goes, look, I took you someplace. Yeah.
That's in the budget.
How's your summer going?
My summer is going really nice so far. It's upon us. It's summer 16.
Yeah.
I've been saying that.
Yeah.
I've been saying that.
I feel like yourself, you almost have no time off. Do you ever get like proper vacations?
I usually do, but I have not had. I haven't had a vacation this summer yet. I hope to squeeze one in, hopefully in August, because I'm shooting a movie right now in New Orleans with
your girl, Jada Pinkett Smith.
With Jada Pinkett Smith.
Oh, Set It Off. Right, that was the last time you worked together.
We haven't worked together since Set It Off. So Jada Pinkett Smith, Tiffany Haddish.
Look at that.
There's my girl.
Look at that photo.
And we are having so much fun. And Regina Hall, and she's amazing. And Malcolm Lee. So it's fun. It's like we're just. It's called Girl Trip. So we're already girl tripping it. We've been to the Essence Festival. So I mean, it's been fun down there, and it's hot, so it feels good.
I love New Orleans, and I know in the summer it's especially hot, but I love it. I just think the people and the food and the music and just the vibe. It is a great place to go.
It is a great place.
Yeah.
It's so unique, to our country. It just has a history and a vibe like no place else. So I always enjoy it when I'm there.
Yeah, I bet. And you're planning on taking a trip to South Africa? Is that true?
I am. I'm going to do a charity event in about less than 2 weeks, and I'm going to South Africa for the first time.
Wow.
I've been dying to go to South Africa for so long.
I've never been,
and it's very exciting because, this is so much history there, of course, but this is a big event to raise money for AIDS research and medicine. And,
so important there, especially,
My boy Common is going to be over there, so I get to look at a hot boy while I'm there,
And you guys did the Wizard of Oz together.
Yes, we worked. We did Just Right together, and we did the Wiz. And now we're going to go raise some money for a good cause together.
I've got to tell you, he is a good guy.
He is a great guy.
Have you been friends for a long time?
Yeah, we've been friends for a long time. He has the best heart.
Yeah, he does.
Really, there's a few guys you run across in the business that are like genuine, real guys, like really good people. You're one.
You're one. He's
Guillermo is one, and he's got good taste in nail salons. we get it right. We get it right there.
He puts the man in manicure. That's
the best, right? It's the best.
Like we looked at each other in the nail salon, and we're like, it's the peace that transcends understanding. We felt. I'm sure he was working like crazy, so was I. We just like got to take the heathen off.
Isn't it great?
And just get pampered.
But it's so great because you came in like after hours, like you know how to do it. Like everybody was, pretty much everyone was gone already. And then you get to chill and just relax.
Exactly, sliding there on the low.
Do you read tabloids while you're in the nail salon?
I'm usually looking at CNN.
Oh, really?
Me too,
Or sports.
Well, you guys go to a nice salon. You got TV in there?
Yeah. I don't know what. I can't. They're usually doing my hands and my feet at the same time. I can't even play on my phone. I can't hold anything, so I have to like see the news and see whatever weird sports thing is on.
I have to show this photo of you because it's a Flashback Friday, and this photo of you is so adorable. You're 17 years old. You're in high school, I think.
Oh.
That is like...
Woo.
Yes.
Okay, that's one of the better ones.
How did you escape the big 80s hair? Like, how did you escape that?
Well,
because you're from New Jersey.
I am from Jersey. But my classmates, my white girl classmates really ruled that. They could tease and then tease and then tease and then tease and then tease out and then tease in. I could never accomplish that kind of teasing. I wasn't much of a teaser back then.
What you needed to do was, and I'll tell you,
I was more of a feather girl.
Yes, you got a good feather.
I had to feather my
But this is crucial. You had to get the aqua net, we called it aqua cement, in the purple and gray can.
Oh, wow.
Extra super hold.
Yep.
But you can't get it wet, because if you go out in the rain, then your hair turns to cotton candy.
Yep.
That was...
The girls in my school, I went to high school, in the Bronx, and the girls used to put the foam roller on the, you know, on their bangs, and then take it off by like third or fourth period. It'd be off, and then it would be just right.
Just
by third or fourth period.
Right?
You see, you feel me? Third or fourth period.
You're
I hated
in
those
school
foam
with a
rollers.
roller.
I could never sleep with those things. Anytime I had to sleep with rollers, it was just like the worst night.
I slept with them every night.
And I think I curled them too much, and if you curled the tip, it would be backwards. It wouldn't be like all the way around. It would have that little lip on the end that just wasn't right. You couldn't really comb it out and get it right.
Oh my gosh.
Now I got people that do that thing.
Yeah, you don't got to worry about that now.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks good.
I don't know what my camera is, but I like how it looks.
No, you look really good.
Thank you.
And you literally match the set. Like you look so beautiful. We have to take a commercial break. When you come back, Latifah's going to tell us what it's like being the voice of everyone's favorite mammal.
Oh my God, that's so good.
Oh man.
I love Ice Age. I really do. It's the sweetest. They're the sweetest franchise of films.
I'm telling you. I mean, Ice Age is just so. It just sits in your heart somewhere.
Yeah.
It's so funny, and the animation is so good. I'm like really, really proud to be a part of it. Every time I'm invited back to be a part of it again, and now it's of course the world may come to an end once again.
I know.
All started by Scrat.
We keep hearing about it.
Scratting this acorn keeps ending the world in some sort of way. So of course he gets it off to a big bang. But you know, space is involved in this one.
Yeah.
And a new world called Utopia, which
so
is
cool.
just all these spaced out kind of new age, but back, you know, a couple million years ago. So it's like these new characters, but all the old characters that you love. You know, Sid's there, and Manny's there, and Diego's there, and my two little possum brothers, and of course, Granny, who's played by Wanda Sykes, which is
so good.
Wanda Sykes is a genius.
She is a genius. I mean, her voice is the most magical thing. She can just say, "Blow my nose," and it's just so hilarious. I'm like dying laughing.
That was a good Wanda Sykes.
I know, you know, and in between her and Leguizamo, like they are so funny. So Ice Age is just like one of those things that you as a parent can go, take your kids, grandparents.
Yeah, it's
you as an
entertaining for
adult can go.
everybody. Yeah.
Like I have adult friends who are like love Ice Age and are coming to a screening today. Like,
oh, no kidding.
Forget the kids,
cool.
I'm coming. You know, so that's kind of cool.
Well, we look forward to it, and don't forget it's Ice Age Collision Course. Make sure you check out Queen Latifah Ice Age Collision Course. Thank you for being here. Hey, coming up next, Laverne Cox is here. Yeah.
She's one of the stars of the hit drama Orange is the New Black. Please welcome the beautiful and wonderful Laverne Cox.
Thank you.
I'm so upset. The last time you were here, I was on vacation. I didn't get to meet you.
Everyone needs to take time off, Kelly.
I know. I understand that, but still.
I was upset too, but we're here now.
I know. And then I almost met you at the GLAAD Awards on the red carpet, but then my little boy, we were walking the red carpet, and he got sick and threw up. So I had
no.
So I was like,
it wasn't me, was it?
No, it wasn't you. It wasn't. He had the flu or something. But I literally was like, now I'm never gonna meet Laverne Cox.
How old is your little boy? How old is he?
He's 13. He's
13?
Yeah. It was like really crazy. No, but
he probably doesn't feel little at 13.
No, he doesn't. No, but to me, he's a baby.
So are you a pool girl or a beach girl?
Because we're at the beach.
Yeah,
we're at the beach
right now.
So I'm a pool girl, and let me tell you why. I actually love the beach, but I've never been able to swim with the waves. There's this one time, particularly years ago, when I worked at Lucky Chains. I talked about Lucky Chains last time I was here. I was at the beach. I was at Jones Beach with some of my girlfriends from Chang's, and I was feeling myself. I was in this bikini. I was running around the beach and feeling lovely, and the waves kept knocking me under the water. And this one time, my top would come down. I was tying it tighter, and this one time, a wave comes and knocks me under, and I feel my hair lift from my head.
No.
My hair lifts from my head, and it's like everything's in slow motion all of a sudden, and I'm reaching for my hair. I'm reaching in the waves, and Mother Nature is taking me, and finally I grab my hair. I get it. I grab it, honey. I was not letting my hair go. And I grab my hair, and I get it back on my head is filled with salt and sand. And I come up out of the water, and my girlfriends are on the shore laughing like crazy. And that's what you get for feeling cute and not having your wig fully secured. Right. Yeah. So I'm a pool girl because there's no waves.
I gotta tell you, I just had an anxiety attack here in the store. Yes.
It's very anxiety-inducing. I had my whole system, and I thought I was secured. But the next time I went to the beach, I sewed everything down.
That was tight.
Yeah, but I agree with you though. Stick by the pool. I mean, there's no waves there. You don't have to bother, and you can still look adorable.
And the chlorine can kill germs too.
Is that true? I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe. So you just finished the remake of Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
Where you play Frankenfurter.
That's exciting.
Oh my God. One of my favorite movies.
Look at the oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
So hot.
Thank you. That's with the legendary Ben Vereen who plays Dr. Scott. Do you guys know Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Of course. Were you a big fan? Did you used to go to the midnight showing?
Huge fan, but I've actually never gone to the midnight show. So I was a huge fan from watching it on video. When I discovered Rocky Horror Picture Show, I was a college student at Indiana University, and I was a freshman, and my friends were like, Rocky Horror Picture Show? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And they're like, you haven't seen Rocky Horror Picture Show? And so we watched it in the dorms, and they were like screaming back at the screen. I'm like, what are you guys doing? And they were like, there's audience participation, and then you throw stuff, and you bring toilet paper. I'm like, oh my God. And then this character of Dr. Frankenfurter, this sort of androgynous, gender non-conforming creature from another planet, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. It was me at the time. When I was in college, at this time I had a shaved head. I was a dance major, and I would go to ballet class every day with like a shaved head and full face of makeup and false eyelashes, and I was in this sort of gender non-conforming space, and then Frankenfurter was that, and I was like, that's me. And the song Don't Dream It, Be It became this personal mantra of mine, and now I get to play Dr. Frankenfurter.
Do you still study dance? Because your body is amazing.
Thank you. I don't study regularly, but when I was prepping to do Rocky, I went back into dance classes again for the first time in years, and it was like, oh, it was really hard. There was a lot of ballet trauma too. If anyone studied classical ballet, it's very traumatizing. Like body image stuff. It was really intense. But I was in dance classes 4 times a week, voice lessons three times a week usually, for months ahead of shooting and recording the soundtrack. And it was the hardest thing I've ever done, but it was one of the most gratifying.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm very excited about it.
October on Fox.
And talk about what's happening with Sophia Bursette and how she's changed this season on Orange is the New Black. More with Laverne Cox. It's a different Sophia.
It's a different Sophia, yeah.
So she's been in solitary confinement.
She's in solitary confinement, and when I watch that clip, it's so hard for me because when people have been in solitary for just a week, you can have psychological and emotional effects for the rest of your life. And the suicidal piece of that comes back to me when I watch that clip. And there's so many people who've been in solitary have effects for the rest of their lives, and so we really wanted to try to convey that. I can't help but think about your character on Scandal. I'm like thinking about Guillermo, and you've gone to some really dark places too with Huck, and it was really intense. And what I love about our show is that we address really pertinent issues of the day, and particularly this 4th season of Orange is the New Black that's streaming now on Netflix. I feel so proud to be a part of a show like Orange is the New Black that not only entertains us, but encourages us to think critically about all these issues and maybe make some kind of change in the world.
Good for you. Listen, season 4, Orange is the New Black is streaming now on Netflix. Make sure you check out Laverne Cox, and you're already starting season 5, right?
Yeah, I started Wednesday, right? Yeah.
Thanks for being here. We're going to talk with Adam Richmond when we return. Stick around.
And hashtag Live Kelly on your favorite social apps.
On the Travel Channel, and now he's got his very first cookbook, Straight Up Tasty Meals, Memories, and Mouthfuls from My Travels. Please welcome the one and only Adam Richmond.
Yeah.
Hi, Adam. Listen. listen, you know my history with bratwurst. You're going to make me like it.
You're not pregnant now, though.
I'm not pregnant. No, that would be a miracle. Okay, so let's start. Let's get us started.
I kind of want to ask you to hold my wallet apropos of that first story.
I can hold your wallet.
So this is Milwaukee Beer Braised Bratwurst Sandwich with Pittsburgh-style slaw.
Exactly
we're making, right?
What does that mean, Pittsburgh-style?
I'm very glad you asked me that. So this is inspired by an amazing, amazing sandwich restaurant in Pittsburgh called Primanti Brothers. And there's a sweet lady there named Tony. She's been working there forever. That's her right there. And she whispered the recipe. She wouldn't say it on camera. So this is an homage to it. But Tony, I did not betray your trust. And this is something you can make in advance. Great for making it with kids because there's no knives. There's no temperature thing. So shredded cabbage. We're going to add in all of the dry ingredients. So we have right here, we have some celery seed, we have some salt and some pepper. Just throw all that in and then just toss it around. Now basically, just because the salt is there, it's going to pull a lot of moisture out. So normally, oh, it's okay. Normally we wait on that. That's okay. That's okay.
Sorry, I'll just
TV magic. That's okay. It's all good. So normally you would just add the dry stuff and a lot of liquid's going to come out. You would leave it for 1 to 4 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's the longer you can make it well in advance. You can keep it as a side dish, but drain it off, and then you mix in the oil and vinegar. So that's the Pittsburgh-style slaw. But this
Gotcha. Go ahead,
let's move on to the Milwaukee brats. Yeah, now you can add everything else in. All right, so now we have the Milwaukee brats. So we have a hot Dutch oven here, right here. So let's throw in the onion, very hot. So throw the onion in the bottom. My grandma always just say, start every recipe with a big onion. Now throw the brats right on top. It also prevents them from sticking to the bottom of the pan. And what's cool is we don't have to use any additional oil.
Right.
And actually, these are local. Yeah, why not? These are local, brats from a local smoker, no preservatives or anything. And my favorite part, Guillermo, will you pop the beers, sir, and drown these suckers?
That smells so good.
It smells really, I don't know,
ridiculous.
Can you guys smell it out here already? It's like in 3 seconds.
Beers in there?
Right on top. Now, the reason I call this Milwaukee style is I tried this very recipe at Nice One.
It's all in the family. It's all in the family. It's fine.
No, but there's a pub inside the famous Stadium Lambeau Field called Curly's Pub, named for Curly Lambeau himself. And this is how they actually prepare them at the home of the Green Bay Packers. So we'll let this go. You want to watch the color change, and through TV magic, we have this beautiful concoction. So if one of you would not mind taking out some of the brats and the onions themselves, and then we can transfer them right over to the grill.
Oh, there's another step?
Yes. Now, for fire safety, I don't usually recommend the beach bowl directly next to the grill. Maybe just slightly adjacent. So then you can just take a few of them out and throw them on the grill. And I've got some right here.
Sure.
Now, you can grill them. If you want to keep some of the moisture in, you could just sear it on a hot skillet right on the grill top. So I heard you say you were a fan of the hot mustard, and I am keeping that in mind.
I love that.
So I'm adding one little last regional twist.
Okay.
I was just in Iceland.
Yes.
And I found where Bill Clinton has his favorite hot dog.
That's incredible.
I try to do my best. It depends on what your definition of is, but it's a good hot dog. Really good. So you take a little bit of the hot mustard. I'm going to put some underneath the dog.
Or a lot of it.
Or a lot of bit if you want to. Then some of those beer onions, we're going to put those underneath. Just a little bit of a bed underneath it.
Is this going to get me drunk?
I don't know.
Hopefully.
I'm going to see. And then we're going to add a little sweet mustard for a little bit of contrast on top. You could do sweet hot. You could do honey mustard, whichever you choose. And then a little bit of the slaw. And the nice thing is you can keep this. It'll keep for a while because it's got the vinegar in it. You can toast the buns or keep them raw. But you actually have a little bit of heat, a little bit of sweet, a little bit of...
Should I cut it in half?
We can.
Yes.
Shall I do that for you?
Here.
Oh, man.
My pleasure.
Oh, my gosh. This is...
My stomach is growling. It's like...
Then you're doing it right.
I want to point out that the recipe for this is on our website and, of course, in your cookbook, right?
It is indeed.
Here, you take that, baby.
Thank you.
Okay. And speaking of baby, I hope that this one goes well. Please, please, please.
With Adam Richmond. The double episode premieres on Monday, August 8th at 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. This is delicious.
I love it.
If you'd like to know more about anything you see on live, log on to our website at livekelly.com.